Hello everyone, here's my Chronojet / Chronos command to deck profile for V Premium. Here. I'm doing the grade 4s after the grade 3s, because you need to know the grade 3. If you've seen it already, you would know what it does, but here. We only run 4 Chronojet Dragon. First ability. Discard card from your hand. With the grade is one or more cards. With the grade 3 or more, search out for 1 grade 4. Right at a stand. At the end of your turn, retire that unit. And choose a grade 3 from your soul and ride as rest. Pretty much pseudo stride. For the main thing of the deck. What stride you use depends on. Well, there's one pretty obvious choices, but you can mix and match what you want. Then he has ability auto when he attacks, combos 1. And at the end of that battle, he gets plus 5 gig power, and you point counter non-call sentinels from your hand. So garbage are pretty good. Now time for the go to grade 4s. Our main grade 4, which we run as a 3 of, is Chrono Dragon Next Stage. He only has one ability. At the end of battle, he attacked grade 3 or greater Vanguard, so one has to be grade 3 in order to use it. If your soul has a Chronojet Dragon, discard 2 cards from your hand, retire this unit while the Chrono Dragon from your soul as stand, and that unit, and it gets plus 15k power. Turn, and then you cannot ride. Because of the riding and rest part of the Suicide, that's why has that ability. So pretty much it's 2 Vanguard attacks. But you can have lots of attacks in one turn combo with other cards. So yeah. Our next grade 4 is 2 Chronos Command Dragon. First ability is 1 place of Vanguard, con plus 1, soul plus 1, discard card from your hand, and put all your rear guards bottom of your deck, and look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and choose any number of them, pull in rear guard, and shuffle your deck. You choose which one, which is good. So it's pretty much a board reset. I don't really use it, but if I need it, I use it. The ability I really care about is when this attack hits, a Vanguard, you're going to put all rear guards in bottom deck anywhere. So it's like kind of like nuclear power. Maybe I go into this when my opponent has a really full field. That's usually when I go into that. Then our last grade 4, one of Interdimensional Dragon, Time Leaper Dragon. He says when he attacks, rear guard, put him in bomb. Choose one of your rear guards and put him in bomb deck. Should have 1 card with grade equal to that card's grade plus 1. So if you put back grade 1, you put all grade 2, and so on. And the call unit gets plus 10k into the turn. So it's a multi-attack. Before end grade 4s, when you go into Chrono Timer, you put when you're going to Timer, you put your force marker on a rear guard circle. But when you go into Close Command or Next Stage, you put it on Vanguard. Just so, because those Close Command and Next Stage are more Vanguard centric turns, and Time Leaders are rear guard centric. So yeah. Now time for the grade 2s. We run 4 Steam Knight Caliban. Which has the ability, at the end of battle, he attacked, compass 1 and bind himself, choose any player's rear guard, and put him on deck. He chose a grade 2 grader, but use the normal your frame drops him with grade equal to that grade minus 1, and put in your hand. So very much. Getting things in my hand, but if you choose grade 1 or less, draw a card and counter. Very much. Pretty good. Either option is good. And it's field control. Or you recycle things from your deck. So either way, he's a really good card for the deck. Then we have 4 Smoke Gear Dragon. His ability when he attacks, he gets 5 cannon the battle, and if you roll grade 4 this turn, so what's one to draw a card? Pretend to draw, but pretty good. The main reason we run him is because of his continuous ability. If you Vanguard his Chronojet Dragon, if you discard Hammer Hand, it is discard. You may discard as a grade 3, so everything in your deck becomes a strike fodder. Pretty good. That comes with a certain card, which certain grade when we get to it. So yeah, and then our last grade 2 is 3 Steam Mechanic Nabu. She says when the attacks of Vanguard bought any card from our drop zone, their opponent can grade 1 or greater cards from her hand. Go into the battle. End the battle. Put this in your soul to draw a card. Pretty much drawing cards, garbage check, and it's a fulfilling soul. Pretty good. Helps. Now, grade 1s. And this is probably like one of the best grade 1s in Gear Chronicle. Steam Maiden Rebel. She says once she's discard her hand in return, soul +1 and call her rigor, which is in stamp position, so she allows one to target with the next stage. Anything that has discard costs, it literally comes with her, and then she has the ability that then and she gets +5k, so she's 13k, and she also has the ability to put. Then you can put normally from a drop zone on your deck to draw a card. So usually you like to recycle my grade 4s, but if we don't have grade 4s, if I have any Kali Bums or Smoke Gears, those are also potential options. So yeah. There's one other option, but I'll get to when it's because it's not a great one. Then we have 4 Chrono 2 Tigar. I'll begin your ride phase, draw a card. So here's the main grade 1 ride we have because of the extra draw, pretty good. He also has the ability when it's in your hand for your trying card 1, draw a card. Cultivator as rest. So it doesn't have multi-role, but it pretty much helps you fill field when you discard. So pretty much pretty good. Then we have 4 Lost Gear Dog 8. He has, when plays from hand, feel grade 3 or greater from your hand. Search that from 1 grade 3, view it, and put it in your hand. Drop it like that. If you put a card to your hand, sound grade equal 3 or greater, and discard them. So pretty much searching for a grade 3 helps because you only have 4 grade 3, so yeah. And then, in hand, we discard as grade 3. So it's strike fodder, so this helps if you don't have Smoke Gear in the field. Also, this is another potential recycle card for the Rebel because guaranteeing how well you can start into really helps. Then, for triggers, we run 8 crit because giving lots and lots of crit, especially with that sound or Chronojet, really helps. For draw PG, because we have discard costs, which helps with that, and also you want to draw into like things to stride into. So no, not to stride, strings to help you stride. So yeah. And then our heal guards. Heal guards, when placed in your hand, if you did not ride grade 3 this game yet, either give your Vanguard 10k for a turn, which helps against multi-attack decks, or until I battle 1 unit gets my super hit. It helps against like very Vanguard certain decks. It also has the ability when it's placed on rear circle from hand. If you're down to 0 cards, put a card in the top card of your deck into your damage zone. So your opponent's damage on you helps you get damage. So pretty good. Yeah. And our starter, we all know who it is. It's Gear Chronicle's best boy, Chronojet Dragon. Well, that's the deck. Hope you guys like it. The next one I should have is my updated machining deck. So I should have a few days. See you guys next time.